Galapagos archipelago lies in the Pacific Ocean, 600 miles west of South America. There are 14 main islands which straddle the equator. Millions of years ago, a fault in the Earth's crust opened, and the islands were born from volcanic action which spewed out of the sea. Today, life is a lot quieter, although a major eruption occurred as recently as 2005. Each island is different from the others. Some barely support life and are lava grey in colour, whilst others are brick red and have more vegetation. As the islands cool down, life emerged from the sea and from the air. Tortoises arrived on driftwood from the mainland and gave the islands their name, Galapagos. In the 1600s, man arrived for the first time, and in the 21st century, so did the tourists. 100,000 arrive here each year to walk the specially marked paths and to stand and stare at the creatures which show no fear of man. Most of the islands support land iguanas, which are different to their close relatives, the sea iguanas, which vary in colour quite considerably. Some of them grow up to 5 foot in length, and all are vegetarian. There is an enormous variety of bird life here. The smaller ones vary in size from this mockingbird, the size of a thrush, to tiny finches and warblers. Charles Darwin visited the islands in 1835, and it is through studying these finches that he formulated his origin of the species. The saltwater lagoons host black-necked stilts and colonies of flamingos. The Galapagos hawk is now on the endangered list, with only a couple of hundred breeding pairs left. They are only found in Galapagos Islands. A blue heron is quite a large bird, whilst its close cousin, the lava heron, is the smallest of its species. Pelicans are quite common, but are not as raucous as the swallow-tailed gulls, which are everywhere. There are two types of booby here, the blue-footed one and the masked one, which we will see later. The red-footed booby is only found on Tower Island. The booby got its name from the Spanish word bobo, which means clown, and now we shall see why. The blue-footed booby is smaller than its relative, the masked booby, so called because of its black eye bands. This bird lays 2 eggs, hatches both of them, and then does nothing to prevent the older and larger chick from ejecting its brother from a nest, where it quickly dies of starvation and heat. The mother then goes on to raise her one remaining chick. There are 27 species of cormorant in the world, but the only one which is flightless is on Galapagos. It is one of the rarest seabirds, with a population of only 800 pairs. Although it doesn't fly, it still has wings, which it uses to balance with. Its webbed feet are used to propel it through the water. The lava heron stalks its prey amongst the rocks on the shoreline, so these Sally Lightfoot crabs had better watch out. The frigate bird is the largest bird on the Galapagos, apart from the albatross, which only return to the islands to breed. With a wingspan of 2 meters and a cruel beak, they are the boobies' worst nightmare. The boobies go to sea to catch the fish, and on returning to shore are attacked by the frigate birds. The boobies drop the food, which the frigate bird catches and eats. The frigate bird cannot swim or take off from a flat surface. They spend their time soaring on the thermals. From this lovely beach we see dark shapes in the sea, and they are green turtles waiting to come ashore and lay their eggs. There are quite a few of them, and from the tracks in the sand, some have laid their eggs already. Each depression has been dug out by the turtle, 100 or so eggs laid and covered over to await hatching. The mother then returns to the sea. Sea lions are everywhere and love to perform or show off to humans. This one cavorted with the bathers, then waddled ashore for his photo to be taken, and took a quick peek in the bags to see what was in them. More photos? Well, go on then. Penguins are usually found in colder waters, but Galapagos has its own species, which, if you're lucky, will swim past you as you paddle. So that is a brief look at the Galapagos Islands, where wildlife is so tame and welcoming. How long it remains this way is open to doubt, but if all the efforts put in by the authorities come to fruition, then the future of life on the equator is assured.